What's up, YouTube? You guys got some big news coming your way, and we're gonna talk today about absolute studs out there, and they're grabbing my attention because they're making a ton of money for investors. And I've got some research from in-field workers on FuelCell that is going to blow your guys' minds on this stock, so you're gonna wanna watch throughout this whole video. These stocks that you see in the title, I mentioned before, aside from GameStop, so you already know I'm coming out here hot with some easy money plays that I researched very well. And this video is entertainment only. I'm not licensed, but that doesn't mean that I'm not gonna hit you with some jam-packed information with some straight facts on making money and upgrading your guys' portfolio. My name's Henry, if you're new, and what I'll be asking you guys to do before I jump into this knowledge bombs that I have for you here is just subscribe to the channel, join the family. We pick these winners out here and we ride them hard so we can smile when we look at our portfolios. I'm making sure in 2021 we have the most successful year of our lives, and I want our portfolios to grow, but to do it with reasonable risk. So stick around. I'm about to discuss my exact thoughts on 3 home run stocks and my price target for them. And if you want to check out Webull, they are a brokerage app. They hook you up with 4 free stocks still. I think that promotion is still available when you deposit $100, and it's going to be available till January 15th. So go ahead, check it out. It might be the last day when I'm posting this video. All right, so stock number 1 I cover in, oh my goodness, a couple weeks ago now. It's been that long, and it was $11 stock. I don't know what I have with these $11 stock, guys. Every time I pick an $11 stock, it just goes ahead and it makes so much money. And I picked Plug Power when it was $11. I picked NEO when it was $11. FuelCell when it was $11, and this stock ripped higher for us, guys. But FuelCell, wow, it really gapped up since I posted that video a couple weeks ago. The chart looks beautiful, like a bald eagle rising after it caught a very good catch. The market cap is now over $6 billion, and exponential growth is in line. The call options have a lot of activity, and the bullish sentiment is in this stock, guys. A lot of people are buying calls. Now, obviously, there was news of a new 50-50 joint venture to put Plug Power fuel cells in Renault commercial vans in Europe, which boosts Plug Power a lot. But this is translating into FuelCell right now. This is what you can see in the stock transforming here, and the stock is really rising based off of that news. And you know, it's not all of that news, but we do have a lot of things to talk about inside of FuelCell. We've got a lot of momentum in these FuelCell Energy plays, and FuelCell Energy itself, ticker FCEL, is the center of the action because a lot of these policies that are in the White House right now could be affecting this stock specifically. And FuelCell looks like it's going to moon. And why do I say that? Well, I said this before, but FuelCell is benefiting a lot from the Biden presidency. Biden doesn't need Congress approval to rejoin the Paris Climate Agreement or enact new legislation to funnel certain funding into companies like FuelCell. And FuelCell has both several military and government contracts currently and is best positioned to expand rapidly when more projects are going to be coming its way very soon. And I do expect more contracts and money to come FuelCell's way. I actually ended up asking someone in the field, and man, is this a reason I'm going to be summarizing this important piece of information, because this guy really laid it out on me. I have some friends in the green energy space as well as oil, and this is what he had to say. He said what FuelCell will really capitalize on is the oil industry. Current big oil has a lot of heat on it nationally and internationally to lower its carbon footprint when mining oil and natural gas. Exxon, ticker symbol XOM, is the largest US company that operates on both of those spectrums. And guess who they use already to capture their carbon emissions? Yep, you guessed it, FCEL, our guy FuelCell. Look for Exxon to ramp up that capture and turn it into hydrogen while also burying the carbon when mining oil and gas. Not just here, but where they operate globally. Exxon already got heat for an internal, unfinished carbon capture expectation document that leaked very recently, and I guarantee they're looking at how to lower these carbon emissions because it makes business sense, it makes financial sense. They can't be in the heat. If they want to make money, they can't be on the burner right there, and they want to decrease their carbon emissions fast, guys, or face fines by the Paris climate countries. So FuelCell is making stacks of cash right now from ExxonMobil, and they have so many other government contracts that they're going to be having income coming in for. And in the event Congress does pass any form of clean energy bill in the future, that will just be the icing on the cake for FuelCell and push this stock to higher highs. So guys, the playbook for FuelCell is looking like get in on any dips, try to catch it at a good entry price, and hold it long and strong if you have a good entry price and a price target that makes sense. Specifically, if you get into the stock at a decent level, you're gonna see a lot of growth coming into the future. And watch out for this stock. It could be a $25 stock in no time. Obviously, there is some risks there. This is no Tesla or Johnson & Johnson or Coca-Cola, but if we do get any government news on clean energy, then a $30 price target or 25, like I said, is super easy because you're gonna have so much money funneling into this company. And then obviously, if we're gonna be looking long-term, past 12 months, a few of you guys asked me, Henry, what is short-term, medium-term, long-term? Well, short-term is a few weeks, medium-term is 12 months, and long-term is a couple years. If we see this stock really heat up and have all these government contracts coming its way, then obviously it can be a $50 or $75 stock in the longer term. And I've been right on a couple of these plays before. I'm not saying I know everything, I'm not a genius, but I've been in Plug Power when it was $11 per share, and FuelCell reminds me a lot like Plug Power. I don't personally have any FuelCell because I've been in Plug Power before FuelCell, so I don't have a position here. So you guys got to know that I'm simply commenting on this name because I've been in Plug Power for months and I've been mentioning Plug Power first, so I don't want to spread myself too thin on these energy plays, and I've been in Plug Power first. But if I didn't have Plug Power, FuelCell would be a play that I would make right now. So with that being said, let's jump into Plug Power and discuss this amazing stock, which is now, oh my God, look at that chart. I don't even want to say that number. I can't even believe it. This stock is on its way to 10x. This is a tremendous home run stock that makes commercial forklifts. As you guys know, I've covered it a few times on this channel. So this $70 stock now on its way to $100 is a forklift company, but there's so much more coming for this company. They utilize hydrogen, of course, and their customers include Amazon, Walmart, Home Depot, and a ton of grocery stores. And this stock is also mooning because, well, what can I say? Electrification and electric vehicles, but a new 50-50 joint venture with French company Renault. And yes, it is spelled Renault, but I've been to Paris, so I have an idea that it's pronounced Renault. So I'm going to discuss this partnership in more detail and how much more money we can potentially make here on this stock right now. Renault has set its sights on becoming a major force in van and taxi hydrogen powertrains by teaming up with a fuel cell pioneer like Plug Power. The automaker has signed a memorandum of understanding with Plug Power to launch a joint venture providing hydrogen fuel cell solutions for light commercial vehicles, or I'll be mentioning them as LCVs. So Plug Power is now going to have revenue from electric vehicles, guys. And we know what electric vehicle stocks are doing in the market right now. We already know. Guys, I call this one at $11, and my only regret is that I don't have more shares. Look at the 3-month chart. It looks no different than a Tesla or a NIO vehicle going past you. The momentum is like an EV vehicle stock right now. I looked into the press release between these two companies, and this is what you have to know, guys. R&D, number one thing that we have to discuss, or research and development. These two intend to establish an innovation center for the development of fuel cell technology and hydrogen fuel cell LCV vehicles based on existing and future platforms. The initial focus will be on the heavy van segment, utilizing the traffic and master vehicle platforms. This center will be unique in combining R&D efforts of fuel cell and vehicles with integrated engineering teams. And I love it because this is a side project for Plug Power. You have to realize that this project with Renault, which they can gain a lot of intellectual property and knowledge from, so potentially they will be able to apply this knowledge to their forklift business. This is the reason why I say this could be a $100 stock from the time that I picked it. Let me discuss the second piece of information you need to know if you want conviction and understanding of this partnership journey that's going to make our pockets heavy as bricks, guys. The next thing that I want to talk about is manufacturing. The joint venture will combine the vehicle manufacturing capabilities of Renault with the fuel cell and hydrogen system manufacturing knowledge of Plug Power. That is the whole point of the partnership. They're trying to renew and advance their manufacturing techniques and establish a vertically integrated fuel cell stack and system manufacturing center in France for integration into LC vehicle platforms. In addition, this manufacturing center will provide hydrogen refueling systems, a key part of hydrogen ecosystems. So we have the entire stack of technology being integrated, and Renault is doing this because they know guys, they look at Tesla, they look at NIO, they see the success of those EV manufacturers, and they know exactly what they have to do, and that does revolve around manufacturing. They know manufacturing is the secret sauce to profitability in scaling their business and operations so they can make a ton of profits. Next, we got sales. This partnership will create a hydrogen vehicle ecosystem solution company that offers vehicles, hydrogen fueling stations, hydrogen fuel, and services to customers. This comprehensive solution approach will accelerate adoption by commercial fleets. Guys, let me tell you something about sales. I mean, you need to know this because sales is the bread and butter, guys. A company's sales and marketing is the most important function. Point blank, I don't care. We have these billion-dollar companies out there with trash products. I mean, complete BS products, but they make tons of money. I mean, billions of dollars. How come that happens? It's because of their marketing. Because they market so much and so well, they really figured out that game. Marketing actually makes all of the money for these companies, even though they don't have the best products. And you can be a genius, but if nobody buys, then you can't make any money. And these companies, they know that. That's why the marketing departments are so large. And this partnership makes me very confident because the marketing and sales is going to be improving with these two companies joining forces. So Plug Power to me is a 10x stock. I've got this bad boy at $11, and I know $110 might not seem like a lot from here, but it's currently a $68, $69 stock. It's pushing up into the 70s, and a 10x from my original price target is $110, and that is going to be a 50% increase from here, and that's a lot of money, guys. I mean, stocks don't just snap your fingers and go up 50%. $110 would be a very good medium-term price target for me in the next 12 months, and I'm so confident in this partnership, and I'm super excited to see what is to come for Plug Power. This is a stock that I own, and my only regret is I didn't have more, but at least I'm on the record on this channel saying that I really believe in Plug Power, and this channel grew because I made these fire calls for you guys, and you've been making a ton of money out of it. So at least I'm happy at the end of the day. So all right, last but not least, a stock that I have option plays on and I have recommended to my private daily membership Discord group is going to be GameStop. I decided to really swing for the fences here because I did my due diligence on this stock. And look at the gap higher on this stock. I love this stock, guys, for a swing trade. I really do like it for a swing trade. It's easy money if you understand this stock and why it is heating up right now. And I told my Discord group to prepare for takeoff. There's an opportunity to grab a few more shares right now, but I specifically sold out of the money puts betting, even if they have a pullback, that's totally fine. I sold puts because if this stock has a pullback, I don't expect it to have much of a pullback by Friday. I sold some Friday puts, and that was a very fat premium for all of the members that follow me there on Discord. And this is stuff that I teach in my academy, linked below. But let me tell you guys why GameStop is up so much and how long it might continue to pick up steam. By the way, guys, let's pay some respect to the short sellers. They had their fun, but now they're getting absolutely crushed. Go ahead, like this video, and maybe some more short sellers will get crushed in the process. But here's what happened. GameStop's board shakeup and stronger holiday sales caused a long buying tsunami, which is the primary factor for the price move. That's actually what Desawansky, I hope I pronounced his name right, said and emailed in the comments. He also said, while I agree that we are seeing some short squeezed out of their positions due to massive mark-to-market losses today. This is much like the chicken and egg question. It's about to get confusing, but hold on for 1 second. Did long buying lead to short covering squeeze, or did short covering squeeze lead to long buying? You don't have to know that. Either way, it doesn't matter because the answer is both, guys. Both happen because the stock is going up. Both the short squeezes are getting hurt, and a lot of new players are coming in because they see that there's confidence in the market and they want a piece of the action. They placed some killer new executives and board members in place to ratchet up sales and build up a money plan for GameStop. And we have some New York activist investors in there now seeing this ticker is undervalued, and of course, the addition of Cohen and the other new directors is a positive given the success at Chewy. And let me explain myself. Ryan Cohen is going to be a new executive at GameStop. He killed it at Chewy, and then he showed Wall Street skeptics that he could take on Amazon and put Amazon in the pet category. He really helped Amazon a whole lot, and now he's going to be really helping GameStop a whole lot. Now is go time for GameStop, and what people thought was mission impossible, creating a future for GameStop chain, this is what this man is going to be doing, along with the activist investors that are going to be advising him and the rest of the executives over at GameStop. My childhood was going to GameStop and buying a GameCube game like Mario, or Pokemon cards or Pokemon games like this Charizard right here. This is the first step for GameStop, guys. This is the first step back to transforming the company to a lot of profitability and increasing the market share and the stock price along with it. And I've got some ideas of what they're going to be doing, but the video is getting long, so I'm gonna be wrapping up here with the 5-year chart. This name is about to hit an all-time high for 5 years, which is an amazing psychological level. And I think this is a signal to investors that something is really changing here in the name. We have some real change here, and $50 is the next stop. Activist investors want to see if they want to make their billions of dollars, and that is my price target for this one, $50 in no time, if this stock can really get itself together and if GameStop can prove in the next few quarters that they're going to be ramping up sales. But things like this don't always work out. I don't want to be an extreme bull here and just go crazy here. You could have some pullback in the stock as well, because there's obviously a little bit hype in this name and excitement right now. For me to really get behind this 100% like I do with Tesla, NIO, Plug, and other stocks that I cover on this channel, I do need multiple months in data points to really show me this company is serious. I can't just say right now that for sure this company is going to be a $50 stock. I do need to see some more information, but what I see so far, I do really like. I'm not going to be adding this to my top buy list just yet until it proves to me that they are a worthy investment. And I just want to ask you guys, what are your thoughts on GameStop? This company used to be amazing, but right now, you know, these new activist investors and the new CEO could make a really big change, but we do have to see. So I do want to know your guys' opinions, because it is still in the early innings for GameStop's business. Thanks for watching. Stay aggressive and go out there and make some money. And if you want to check out the Weekly Option Income Academy, it's still available in the link below. I'll see you champions back here very soon.